How'd that one feel?
It feels great, especially after the way we felt going to their place last year. We learned a lot from that game last year, and it definitely helped us get it done tonight. And just want to thank our fans for showing out. It was a loud atmosphere, probably the loudest we've had in November. So really, really appreciative of that and hoping that we can keep it going.
Talk about the rebounding battle coming in, but you won by 8 tonight, you lost by 15 there last year. I mean, how much of an emphasis was that, and how did that play out tonight?
It was one of our keys. If we were able to out-rebound them, we'd give us ourselves the best chance to win, and we did a great job on the glass. There were some stretches that weren't great, but for the most part, we did a great job. I mean, beating that team on the glass by 8 is a tremendous effort from our team.
Andrew, you had a career-high 18 points, tied your career-high with 9 rebounds. How did it feel to do that against a team that went to the Elite Eight last year?
It feels great. I mean, it feels great right now, but I know there's going to be better games in the future, so I just got to, like Coach says, celebrate today, but tomorrow, right back to work.
Andrew, you look just so much more comfortable out there in year 2. Like, how have things opened up for you?
I think just having the trust in everyone. Like, everyone on the team wants me to shoot. Like, if I have even the slightest of an open look and I don't shoot it, the coaches and everyone gets mad. So just to have that much confidence in me really makes me feel just open, like you said, open and free out there.
Tyson, Andrew had 10 of the last 16 points in that game. How good does it feel to know that you've got someone that can be a closer for you in addition to yourself?
I mean, when you see one go in, you got to find a way to get the ball. So we did a good job down the stretch getting him the ball, especially when he was making them. And to have a guy on our team like this is special. So special player, special person.
Tyson, I mean, you only sat for barely a minute in this game. You're obviously aggressive early on. Was this a game that you knew you had, this is your kind of game, you had to kind of take over tonight?
It was definitely one I had to, bring it from the jump. This wasn't a game where we could tiptoe, as Coach said, tiptoe into a street fight. It was going to be physical on the glass, physical the whole game. And it wasn't one of those games where we could just come out, slow. We had to come out with a great mentality. I think we did a great job of that tonight.
Tyson, what are you seeing with RJ? You guys were down 9-2. He comes in, and then all of a sudden you're up like 12-9. I think it happened in the second half too. Feels like he's finding his role with this team as this boost of energy off the bench. He played well today.
He's played great these 4 games. We call him the connector. He just makes so many winning plays that necessarily won't show up in the stat sheet. A lot of assists, lot of probably hockey assists for him. Just moves the ball for us, does the little things, guards, dives on the floor, does stuff like that, and that's super, super valuable for our team.
I know you're 4 games in, it's 1 game, but just what can a win like this do for you moving forward, but also mean for you come March?
Gives us a lot of confidence. Clemson's a great team. They're going to do well in the ACC this year, and to know that we were able to beat them on our home court will go a long way.
Andrew, obviously, you lost the San Francisco game, obviously disappointed in that, but to bounce back this week with 2 big wins, now to have kind of a marquee resume win, whatever, now on your belt moving forward here, what do you say?
I think it's great that we got this win. I think it's going to definitely show up for March, and then I think it just gives us a really big confidence boost going into next week in the Cayman Islands, and then when we come back for all those rest of the non-con games.
Tyson, playing with a guard like Omar is not having the best shooting game, but still impacting the game. 6 assists today. Just how occurs it to have a guard like that's just kind of staying in the game and impacting it.
He makes our lives so much easier on the offensive end and the defensive end. The way he pressures the point guard, the way he gets after it, the way he holds us all accountable. He's the engine that runs this team, and we wouldn't be able to win this game without him. So even though we had an off shooting night, we know those are going to happen, and he's got a lot of makes coming his way.
You get 21 points from the bench, and there was a stretch there where Ubo had like 3 straight buckets early in the second half. Like whether it's Keene or Buchanan hit a big 3, what's it been like to see the bench produce?
It's great. We have a lot of guys that can get it done each and every night, and you never know whose night it's going to be. And so it's a lot of fun knowing that guys are going to show up each and every night.
Tyson, you, Stanley, and Alvaro, right? Is that
Alvaro, yeah.
Alvaro. You guys drew 18 fouls between the 3 of you tonight. Obviously, the team went 20-something on the line. How much more does it open up the game when you guys are able to put that kind of pressure on the defense?
They got us to the free throw line pretty early in that first half, and we were able to capitalize. With any foul, you go to the free throw line, you make 2, and that's what we did tonight. And it's got to be our mentality going forward, especially just to beat them to the bonus and get to the free throws. It slows the game down. It gets us easy points from the free throw line.
What is kind of the outlook for next week? And obviously, 2 in a row. You guys got some momentum now, and going down there. What just the thoughts on trying to continue to stack wins here and go down there and win a championship?
I think it's just we got to just take it one game at a time, one day, and one practice at a time. You know, we're gonna have a stretch of 3 games in 3 days, so we just got to focus on our first opponent, and then the rest is just gonna take care of itself.
Emmanuel had a really nice stretch there in the early second half. Just how much can he help you guys out, give you an Omar spell, and come make an impact off the bench?
He did a great job tonight. Came in and made an impact right away. Ran the floor hard, rebounded for us. So that's a very valuable piece coming off our bench and a huge part of this team.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.